29 Days of Gratitude, day 17. Today is one of my absolute favourites because it's something that creates an amazing impact when we do it alongside gratitude. And that is to focus on getting grateful for the future. Yeah, sounds a bit crazy. For the last couple of days, obviously we looked at getting grateful for the past and we thought about past memories. Then yesterday we thought about getting grateful for the present moment, and I talked about how important it is to ground yourself in the present moment as much as possible. But today we're going to talk about getting grateful for things that haven't happened yet. And yeah, I get that that sounds a little bit mad, but I want you to recognise in this very moment what you are thinking, feeling and doing right now is creating your future. That's how time, space, life, the world works. What you're doing in this very moment, thinking, feeling, doing, is creating your future. Your future for the next second, the next minute, the next hour, month, year, 20 years. You're creating your future right now. And so many of us do that from an unconscious place. We're kind of just sleepwalking through and we don't necessarily really take the time to consciously think that what I'm doing right now is creating that future. But the more we can do this on purpose, the more we can really consciously create that future, then the more likely that future is going to be something that we love. The more likely that future is going to be exactly what we want it to be. And so one of the little almost kind of mind hacks that we can use to get our mind on board with what that amazing future could be is using the power of visualization. Just simply visualizing something that you really want, something that's important to you, really feeling into that thing, creating emotion around it, reminding yourself why it's so important, what it gets you closer to, how it fills the needs you have, the values that you have. But if we can combine this visualization with gratitude and the power we've already talked about with gratitude, then it really kind of gives that double whammy. It really properly fluffs up that amazing feeling that gratitude can bring us by also planning our future on purpose. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, the way that this works is, yeah, it feels a little bit silly maybe, but we imagine that we are in the future. We imagine we're in our dream future that we've created for ourselves. Now, you can imagine that you are a week ahead, a month ahead, a year ahead, 10 years ahead. You can choose any time in the future to do this. I'm just going to demonstrate with a few different points. And basically, I want you to be in that future, so you're talking about it as if it's the present moment. So let me share with you what I'm grateful for in my future. But in doing that, I'm now going to imagine myself positioned in that future time. And to start off with, I'm going to go a couple of months ahead. And now that is my present moment. So I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to smile, two of the other tips I've talked to you about. And I'm going to be in that new present moment. So today, what I'm really grateful for is that my Mastery Mindset online program has launched and it is going so well. There's so much buzz and enthusiasm and excitement, and people are just already getting so much out of it. I'm so pleased that I took it to the point of being a fully online program where people could access it and it was much more accessible and affordable, and I'm just absolutely loving it. I'm so grateful for that. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fast forward to, I reckon, maybe 3-4 years into the future, and I'm going to do another future gratitude of a few years in the future. So let me get ready. Let me go to the future. I am so grateful for the fact that Regan and I have just moved into a new house, which is in a village that we absolutely loved. We loved the village we were living in before on our house and garden, but we just knew we wanted more space. And now we're in a house with a bit more space inside, but mainly it's about the fact that we've got more space outside, because Regan absolutely loves gardening and that's become one of his kind of passions. that it's just wonderful to have that outdoor space that he can really kind of utilize every part of it. We've got the vegetable garden going on, we've got space outside, and we're thinking about getting more animals, and we're kind of at that point where we've still got the cats, but we're thinking about how can we introduce a dog or a couple of dogs as well. And I'm so excited about that, and I'm so grateful that we have taken this leap and we've got this amazing place to live and the garden and more space. I'm just so grateful for that. So as you can see, yeah, it feels a little bit weird. I'm so used to doing it because it's a tool that I use a hell of a lot in my own personal development and with my clients. But I want you to give it a go. And it might feel a little bit strange and uncomfortable, but just feel into it and keep going with it. So, what are you grateful for today? Thinking that today is a time in your future. Let me know either in the comments or create your own post and tag me in. Have a lovely rest of your today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care.